Well, I guess I should start off by introducing myself. I'm Guy Chaffetz, son of Edward and Sally Chaffetz. I was born in 1952 in Detroit, Michigan, and have been living here in South Florida since 1957. My father passed away when I was 24, and I was working for his camera repair shop. And my mother passed away in 1994 after she had retired from the camera store, and I had opened up another business. My parents were born in, my mother was born in 1908, and my father was born in 1911. And they met during World War II and had a World War II ultimate romance. And it was near the end of the war. My father was wounded in March of 45. He was only there about 3 weeks, and he was wounded in the, not the Battle of the Bulge, but the Battle of the Rhineland. And then he went back to Paris to recuperate, and there he met my mother, and she was working in the War Crimes Division. And so he got a job there as well. And especially after the war, they had a good old time in Paris, and then ultimately they went to Wiesbaden, Germany. And my mother stayed till late 1945, and then my father came home in 46, and probably less than 2 months later, they got married. And this was 1946. My grandparents, I've got Russian blood from my grandfather on my father's side, was from Kiev. On my mother's side, my grandmother was from Turkey, and that's also my father's side. And then on my mother's side, my grandmother was from Malava, Poland, and I'm not sure where my grandfather was. And over the years, my aunts and uncles have put together, and I have them out in front of me, various family trees, but they really don't go into any great detail about the lives of the individuals. That they're just written words on a page, and what I could tell you about my relatives is very little, except for the photographs that are in the many albums that that my family has and that I have. So the idea of putting together this legacy video seems to me to be a great thing, and I look forward to the challenge of doing a complete version rather than me just narrating it, but also going back in and inserting important pictures and important documents. My father received medals during the war besides the Purple Heart. My mother received the British Empire Medal for her services for the government, from the British government. So there's lots of documents that I'd like to include, but this is just the introductory portion of my legacy video, and that'll do it for now. Thanks.